it is.
It's too late. I've already forgotten what I was going to say.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
that
go.
was not my intention.
That's all good.
It's funny though.
It was silly more than anything else.
All right. Are we streaming? Are we doing things?
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks for telling us.
Well, I said we were.
Oh, this time we were.
Sounds made up.
How many times you got to hit the reset button? So, Infinite, thanks for joining us. Anyone watching ahead, after the live stream? Anyway, jump ahead 15 minutes to watch the first impressions and review of the Benchmade Successor.
This weird little guy. Yeah, look at him.
I don't like the idea of somebody watching ahead.
Yeah,
if you knew we were going to say this nonsense and you still let us, how dare you?
It's troubling.
Save me from myself.
Why do you think people tune in?
Oh, jeez.
They're not trying to save me from myself.
No, it's watching the train wreck. I mean, yeah. There
you go.
My cat just reached up to grab my elbow, which was adorable but very painful.
So
scared the shit out of me.
She needed you right now.
Anyone carrying new and fancy and fun? Any of the above?
No.
No, bro.
No. We ain't about that.
Can I answer yes and no? Yeah, that's how I roll on today's pick.
Well, now I'm just curious. Yeah.
No, well, I mean, I'll go first. Sure. I don't even know if I should or will. Who knows? The guy who is watching ahead of the live stream, he knows.
He knows.
Yeah.
I can go first if you don't know.
Give us back control. God.
I can, because then the guy who's watching ahead of time would be wrong, and we got to keep him at least semi-accurate, right? So, that's a whole other train wreck. So, being that we're carrying the Benchmade, or we're reviewing the Benchmade Successor this weekend, I figured I would carry one of the Benchmade slip joints of yesteryear. So.
All right.
It is yesterday.
The Benchmade Weekender.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, we also had a very, very good clearance deal on some crazy cold steel toys as of late.
Hell yeah.
And one of them was a leatherneck Bowie. So
that is a lot of fun.
Not having anything to do with anything, but I had to pick up a leatherneck Bowie because it was silly and fun and very inexpensive. So,
of course.
Hell yeah.
Set one of those aside a while back and decided to take it home over the weekend. So I had a backdrop for my slip joint that we were going to be talking about maybe a little bit more. So
it's a good backdrop.
Joe, were you also hoping that it was the other one so we could remember the name?
Yeah.
What, the proper?
That's there it is. We were talking before we went live, and we couldn't remember the name of the proper.
The cat's chewing paperwork. One second.
Also, Ben is carrying his Pokey Factor bug out. I'm not behind. I was letting Dennis speak. It was his turn. And I did already reset the timer. We're only at 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
We're all cut up.
It is what it is.
Also, hi, Ben.
But yeah, Weekender S90 version with the burgundies. It's the good one.
Nice.
Yeah. And the leatherneck Bowie with the D2Zs, which, I mean, don't shoot it. But other than that, I think it'd probably be pretty tough. So.
Yeah, I bet you could hack through a lot of them branches in there.
I won't wear it as a shield, though. So
the chances of it getting shot are higher or lower because you're not wearing it as a shield?
Probably lower. I mean, if I need to clad myself in knives that are going to be shields, I have bark rivers that are 3V. So
fair enough. I thought you were going to go a slightly different direction, but
they're offensive and defensive. Okay,
I fully picture Dennis in knife armor there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like scale mail.
Yeah, but it'll cut you.
Yeah, secret move is the whirling dervish. It's
It's the
Thanks, I
only
hate it.
armor that's as dangerous to the wearer as it is to the people he's fighting.
I watched a very young man in martial arts once, and his go-to move was also the sword twirling dervish. It's
Mhm.
no, not much moves after spinning around with your arms extended as a tornado of such, but fun to watch.
Well,
It-
you get dizzy after a
It's a
while. Then you need to
move
sit
that
down.
carries its own risks, you know. Very.
I like how you guys are now dissecting said young child's martial arts skills.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, if he was fighting Nick Diaz, he'd be like, "Oh, we're throwing spinning shit now," and then he
Oh.
would mess him up.
I didn't want that to happen to the kid though. Like Nick's mean, man. Like
Oh, I wasn't. I
I
don't.
started
I don't
this
want to.
tale with kind of just good intentions for the young one.
Well, I was gonna make a joke and say I'm pretty sure the kid could take him at this point in his career.
Well,
you guys went all like, Padawans flying everywhere.
Look,
no,
how
just
else is he
just
gonna
parts of
learn?
them.
You leave the sentiments where it is. It's
Terrible.
so someone should go next.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can go next. I'm happy to go next.
Are you
Sure.
carrying a traditional?
I'm not.
Are you carrying a giant Bowie knife?
I'm also not.
All right.
Well,
Fine, go.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how
Yeah.
it's not going to be disappointing
hey.
at this point, but go ahead.
Well, yeah. What I should have done was my Rock Creek. That would have been a perfect choice for this
would have
week.
been
There you go.
would have been decent.
But the problem you see is I got a Sabenza recently. And that's been in my pocket all the time.
I mean, it's kind of like a clip point.
Yeah, kinda.
Clip adjacent.
It has a point.
It's got a pocket clip.
Yeah.
Oh
It
wait,
certainly does. It's
there's
got
a
a
Paul
fancy
photo.
clip that I'm liking more and more the more I carry it.
That someone does.
Indeed.
Namely, the person who owns it. It's
Yeah, that does help.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
This
Also,
photo looks like the back of this knife has melted edges, and it doesn't. But a rounded spined Sabenza, it's not the
that'd
worst
be
thing in
nice.
the world. Yeah,
Yeah. Round the handles like you do the spine of the knife.
kind of my old Guardian styles. Old Guard, whatever. Old Guardian.
Mhm,
It's
mhm. The
like a
old Guardian.
Guardian and an Old Guard mixed together.
It's a new knife design.
No.
Patent it all yourself.
Let's move on.
Also, I carry this thing all the time too. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might have to get an upgrade.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you-
hear there's one with 2 lasers.
Yeah, there sure is.
it's,
That's twice as much laser per laser, man.
For your
oh,
flashlight, especially. It's
Yeah.
like you don't even know which one's the flashing one now. It's
But yeah, no, what is it? The new Arc Pro Ultra.
Are
Yeah.
they allowed to be a professional ultra? Or are
I
they a
guess
professional arc?
they're a professional arc, but they're kind of ultra about it.
uh,
It's past being extra.
Yeah, exactly.
it's just a little too much for a little too long.
Yeah. Speaking of
Yeah.
being extra, Joe, you should go next. Next man.
I'm not being extra at all. It's a Grommet folder still. Oh, hey, why isn't that loading? That's weird. Whoa, choppy.
Kind of a traditional.
Yeah, it's kind of traditional, something like that.
And technically, I mean, the point.
Ben appreciates.
Ben does? Oh.
Well,
I do appreciate the fact that you took a picture of like the dog leg knife on a dog bone blanket.
Yeah.
I dig it.
The only knife I have that might be slightly more fitting would be the crossbones, but
Yeah.
that'd be about it.
I need to get me one of these.
I mean, you need to get yourself a pirate ship for that knife. That's a completely different story, right? So
I don't think my parents would have that anymore, but we had a Fisher Price little pirate ship growing up.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Kept that around
I
for nieces,
mean,
nephews when they came to visit, and it got destroyed at some point. I
when
think.
I say you should have a pirate ship and then you start talking about what your parents own, I mean, the
Well,
Fisher Price was
technically, it was mine.
Yeah.
It
it
was
it
the, it was
it
like a
took a
third birthday
down on the
gift. Thank you very
ruling
much.
the seven seas situation.
More like the Seven Puddles. Like it's a small ship, right?
Like I have a
Wow.
1917 Cutlass and I have nothing to plunder.
Was
Nothing.
it a pity party of puddles, would you say?
I like the alliteration, but no.
Well,
I mean, he'll probably sue us later. That's fine.
I was going to say the real ones, though.
Good times. Good times. Semi-traditional.
I appreciate.
Yeah.
I would call this traditional. Lockback.
Yeah, the shape maybe not so much, but the
Traditionally
Well,
Canadian.
I was gonna say, I think traditional enough.
Yeah.
I think at this point.
Yeah, it's been around long enough. This thing's what? Designed from the 60s?
I think from the 60s. I'm actually not 100% sure. I
Mid
looked at
50s. I think
Yeah, okay.
well, the folder itself was probably that, but Groman itself design was mid 50s, right? So
Yeah. The Canadian belt knife we're talking about now, yeah?
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked up the history on this somewhat recently, and I actually do not remember.
On the belt knife itself or your folder?
Pardon me, the folder. But
Okay.
there's so many different variations too, because there's a clip point variation, there's a mini version, there's a larger version. There's a lot.
The next time you have that on you, I'm going to try and see if it'll fit this thing.
Which
So
what
you
slip
can
is that?
steal it and just slip it in the pouch and be like, yeah, it fits, and then walk away. Look at
It's
that.
the-
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you so much. This has just been
Appreciate that. Just casually walk away.
like, oh, well,
Exactly, yeah. Oh, look at that. It does fit.
it's like, I didn't want to lose 2 fucking backlocks in a month. Jesus Christ,
I wouldn't do that
that'd
to
be
you.
a sore spot for
a
you.
little
Yeah.
bit. It's like fucking pocket clips. Next backlog I get is gonna have a pocket clip.
It was the slip for this thing.
Oh,
The
okay,
carnivore jack.
cool. Oh, and I found the info. It was 1963 was the original Russell Lockblade limited run.
Wow, 63 for their folder. That's a small window between getting into belt knives and getting into a folder. That's
That was for the original full size one, but that was a limited run in '63. I just don't know when the mini would have come back.
Dick Richards, what is up? What you carrying? Also, Infinite. What the hell are you carrying? God. You know the drill. You guys don't need me to tell
he's
you.
not wearing pants. You know the drill.
Right. You got me.
If he's not answering, we have our answer. Okay. Let's just leave it there.
That's fair. I'm getting your deep just walk away vibes.
Just, you know, the door you opened? Yeah. Just
close that one right back up.
Yeah. I mean,
The thing where you put that thing right back where you found it, or so help me.
Hey man, I'm wearing pants, shorts.
Hmm.
They are of a basketball variety.
And Ben, I mean, I'm not going to say this too often, but it's kind of good looking wood.
Joe showing off that good looking wood.
Yeah, it's pretty all right.
It is a fancy piece of wood.
As far as what I've seen out there,
I don't
there's
necessarily.
There's a lot worse.
I don't consider myself an expert, but I've been around the block a time or two.
A connoisseur by any means. Good Lord. Okay.
Dick Richards is carrying around his existential dread about the fact that he likes the bug out we gifted him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. He should.
Yeah. For as much as we shit on that knife, it's a good knife.
Oh man,
And I think, honestly, for everything that we've reflected on over the last year or two, and we're going to about to review another Benchmade knife that just came out and whatever type of thing, we kind of picked a peak time to kind of just gift those out as far as Benchmade in the heyday and still doing things like just well and not.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, no, I
We could
completely agree.
definitely
Into
use
the
that as a
oversaturation question mark
Well-
like question mark.
It was certainly before the color of the season at the very least, right?
Yeah, I mean the color of the season was blacked out. I mean that was usually the next color of the season for years. Was
Yeah.
midnight.
Well, I was at least excited when their all black version like upgraded the handle material. It wasn't just black plastic. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and they did come out with the Ranger Green one before the CF Elite. So I mean there
True.
was a hierarchy to it all, but yeah, even still, the flavors of the season are running rampant for sure. And so I'm glad that we could give out one of the CF Elite ones, and in the day where Benchmade had some yeah, this is still worth carrying type of vibes, right? So
Oh,
I may have not have taken a photo of it, but I do have my box of traditionals beside me. And I
mhm.
forgot I even had this thing.
The little lady leg.
It's
Yeah,
such a silly knife.
it is. It truly is.
so how does it compare to the Successor?
I think the
That segue?
Successor is going to win this one.
Do you
like
think,
that
or do you
segue?
know?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one though.
Oh,
Oh,
the Successor doesn't have any abalone on it, so that's the only.
that's fair. That is fair.
No, they do have two flavors. I mean, both of them are M390 flavored. So
But this thing's Queen Cutlery from only a couple years ago. It's they certainly could be better.
it's not M390.
It's not.
Oh, okay. Well, it loses that category already. I'm sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
Paul. It's.
I'll just put it down. It's fine.
As far as the rest of the categories on the Benchmade Successor, I'm going to drop some stats here, guys.
Giver.
This little bastard, overall length is 6.25. Blade length is just over 2.5 inch blade. They didn't care about the 2.5 law. They went over. Blade thickness is 2.3 mils. So, handle thickness is 11 mils. It's a slip joint with anodized aluminums for the handle. Two-tone aluminums, I believe, if I remember correctly.
I didn't realize that was aluminum. I thought that was titanium.
Anodized aluminum, M390, 58 to 61 on the M390. Quick little write-up about the modern slip joint folder with vintage appeal. Comes with a pouch, finally, with a clip. It's kind of weird, but kind of nice. Solid detail. Oh yeah, half stock. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Minimalist nail nick, ultra clean blade aesthetic, refined for elevated daily carry. Comes black leather sheath, removable pocket clip, afflicts to the sheath or to the knife, so you can take the clip off, put it on your knife if you want.
I do dig that you give you
There's the
options for it.
slot. Whoa, that is way too zoomed in.
Oh
But there
my.
is a slot for the clip. I
325 over
didn't
set.
I didn't grab a picture of the sheath because I was in a rush and forgot. Oops.
Benchmade has pictures on their website.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
And the knife in the sheath, and then other things about Benchmade.
I also forgot I have that.
Yeah. So, thoughts, feelings?
I feel like they finally made a slip joint that is the right size.
Okay.
What could you possibly mean by that, Paul?
I mean, I got a Benchmade proper.
Yeah.
It's not a bad size. It's not a bad
No,
size.
but it's still broad.
You got a Weekender.
And I like weird things that are wide.
And maybe we should look at this way. This way is a good way to look at these knives. Proper's not bad. Weekender is not good.
But I have a lot of slip joints in this size that I really, really like in comparison to the larger size.
Finally. Sorry, just found the actual listing. There we go.
Cutting Edge has picks. Yeah, we sure do.
You know,
Or is it
probably
funny?
similar picks.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
Might be
wanted the
maybe even a
exploded.
1-to-1.
I wanted the exploded pick, and I didn't think we would have that on our website.
So
No,
my
that's fair.
question is for putting the clip on, and I'm gonna just dive into it because that's a thing and it's in their description. So now we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I put a clip on this Ben Boker coffin with the Magnicat, and you say you can go from lefty to righty, but then you take the screw out off the back to make it go from lefty to righty to get the little slotty doos in there, which is the same slotty doos that's in this one, right? But when you take that screw out, all of a sudden it adjusts the spring tension that's holding the back of the knife together.
So this is a one side only pocket clip. You only get the one slot.
And there's 2 screws in the backspacer other than the pocket clip screw as well to hold it in place.
All right.
So it doesn't just pivot.
So what you're saying is for twice the price, they did better than Boker.
Yeah.
Except for lefties,
I mean, maybe
suppose.
that's what
but
I'm saying. Sorry, Joe.
Oh, like you said, except for lefties.
Except for lefties. And
Yeah.
then you can still go to hell, just put it back in the pouch and carry it in the wrong pocket.
You put it in the pouch and you can carry it wherever you damn well please.
this is true.
Groundfuck, thanks for joining us. What are you carrying?
Ben's asking if you can flip the clip on the sheath, and I don't think you can.
No, it's a directional clip, and it only is able to be mounted on the one side.
But you can absolutely put it in either pocket, and it would not matter.
I don't know.
I don't think.
From all the right-handed YouTube reviewers that I've listened to,
I guess it really depends on if you care that
They
much
might have
about
some opinions.
where the
They
clip
don't-
sits.
yeah, they don't think I can do it. So
Yeah,
In fact,
would-
the way that I like putting the knife into the sheath, the blade edge is in the fold closest to the clip, which means from a left-hand pocket would actually come out of the sheath in the right orientation. Whereas if I'm picking it out like that from the right side, I'm taking it out backwards and turning it around to use it.
okay, but if I
They
decide
definitely have it in the other way, but I preferred it when I was playing with it in hand because it was easier to slide the knife into the sheath.
without feeling like you were damaging any of the leather. Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't put a snaggletooth on this to Emerson weave it
No,
over.
No,
you
you absolutely
should do it.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Now you have to because you said it out loud.
Now you said it out loud.
Or
that
you
also goes hand in hand with me buying a Benchmade Successor with I think I'm pretty happy with the slip joints I have.
so you don't think you're gonna buy one, Dennis? No.
I don't know, Joe. What should I buy one that's maybe that one just got ruined.
Yeah. It's okay. The M390 of that's soft enough to take whatever kind of fall it just did.
Is it softer than 58 to 61, give or take?
Maybe.
Plus
So
or
what-
minus a
Maybe,
4.
maybe not.
When was that one made?
At the height of the controversy, thank you very much.
Oh shit.
Burr, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Benchmade Successor, you say?
Yeah. I got some size comparisons here with the Dragonfly and Cobalt. Nand. Right?
Nand.
Yeah, the Cobalt's the other one.
And yeah, the Cobalt is the big, long, skinny thing now. But yeah,
Mhm.
and a blacked out Dragonfly. Look at that little
Yeah.
blacked out beast.
Yeah, that's a fun dragonfly.
They do also make a burnt brass with a DLC bladed version of the Successor
Suppose we should take a quick gander
as
at
well.
that.
And
Yeah.
by burnt brass, I mean aluminum. But
Doesn't look burnt, doesn't look brass. I don't know where they're getting these fucking names from, but it's not from the colors.
like you could call it antique brass.
Yeah. It takes a similar sheen on, like that's kind of the color that my Buck 110 will get on the bolsters if like I don't clean it for a while, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you could have called it Nordic gold and people would have loved it.
I would have preferred that actually. That would have pissed me off a little bit less.
Yeah. Well, you know of the alloy, right? Nordic gold.
No.
It's just a
not
brass
ringing the
alloy.
bell. Oh, really? Oh,
that was like
that's
from
funny.
back in like Viking era, kind of.
Okay. Kind of like pyrite sort of mouthfeel to that one. That's funny.
To fools them. It fools them. You see.
Yeah.
It could very well have been a ploy for trade and stuff because Vikings were pretty big traders. So
Pretty crafty. They were a sly bunch. Those.
brass is pretty heavy. Gold is pretty heavy. I'm just saying. Just saying. They could have.
I have some other pictures.
So yeah, in hand, Joe. Let's talk about in hand.
Yeah.
Can you get a full? Can you get a full 4? Do you think you can get a full 4 on this guy?
Not comfy. Not
7-7.
not
Okay.
not comfy. Not comfily.
It's never comfy.
That was only 14 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah.
So definitely a solid 3 finger for your medium-sized mitten.
Something like that.
I should call her.
No, you shouldn't, Paul.
Oh, that was
Never
11
turns
seconds
out
that
well.
time.
It's that.
No, I know.
Ends badly.
Yeah, it always
There's a
does.
reason. There's a reason you haven't
There's a
already.
reason you left, Paul. Damn it. Think of the kids.
Think of how much you hated those kids.
I didn't know that's where we were going with that one. I like it, Joe. I like it.
Oh, that was a journey.
Glad to be of service.
That was a journey. No, Benchmade Successor, you said.
I did hate them.
So you're going to flip that both like it has an access lock in that picture, for the record. And it wouldn't work because for the first time ever, they made a half stop.
Oh, yeah. This knife actually is built correctly, which is pretty cool.
They finally figured it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, mine's got, like, the Weekender was a little bit better than the proper. The propers was non-existent, and I actually made it more rigid than it was because I learned how to do that. And then, by the time I got the Weekender, I didn't care. So I didn't care to do it, and I just left it the way it was. But this thing's actually pretty crisp. It probably rivals my round head as far as the action goes. Or even some of the Rough Riders like the Apta series that we've talked about where it has a pretty good click to it. Like
I was gonna say it's not quite as crisp as my little guy here, but it is close.
I almost made it a minute this time, guys. Yeah. Almost a minute.
Crisp as my little guy.
Yeah.
Sure and as far as the in-hand photos go, I actually don't know. Sometimes a medium glove will fit. Sometimes I need to wear a large. So I don't know what that means as far as hand size, but yeah, here's a Rough Rider and some other knives for comparison.
Well, it means that not all people have universal finger sizes.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get gloves tailored, but I don't have that kind of money.
I don't know, man. Tailored gloves. It's a different thing. Yeah, that thing. That one has a pull like a biatch. Like it's So if we're talking about pull on traditionals, what do you give this one out of a 10? What's the pull?
Okay, so 10 is like I have to struggle to open it. I would say this is like, I don't know, like maybe a 6. Like it's
you guys suck. You guys need to get up with the traditionals.
I mean, like
a 6 is still solid. Like anything over a 7 is hard to open.
What would you give this?
Yeah, it's
that one's in that like 7 to 8 category.
Okay.
Like this thing, like nothing against it. I just have watched some traditional videos and probably more than I should have. And their scale grading on hard pull is like, my Northwoods is probably only a 7 or an 8. That little bay thing. Wait, I have it.
Your little beam?
The little beam. Yeah, exactly. And pry that sumbitch. Oh, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt to do it. Oh.
Okay, but part of that is access to the blade. I'm talking about like the actual force required, not the because if you look at this thing closed,
the force too, but it's just the spring tension is what they're talking about. Is the lock back, the spring tension on it?
Yeah, no,
they talk about as far as the pull goes, right?
That's why I hesitated so much before giving a number because honestly, like it's such a weird fucking scale.
I was setting you up for failure because I've watched probably more of it than I should have and realized all the grading was going to be off. Because this thing, honestly, in their minds, this thing would still be only like on the high end of 3, maybe a 4. Like it would be like.
Okay, well, let me put it in more absolute
Like
terms.
my Benchmade wouldn't even
This
rock on the scale. They're like, that's sloppy as hell. That knife's not made properly. That's a
so
1-0. Get out of here.
it's smooth. There is no side to side wiggle. Like there's no, I couldn't detect any weirdness with the blade side to side, and it didn't take a ton of force to open. I didn't like if I were to take it and like whip it as hard as I can without letting go. I'm not going to feel the blade rattle. Like it's
No,
tight.
it's in there. Yeah.
The reason I say 6 though is because there is a concerted effort. Like I got to make sure I'm pinching and pulling. I'm not just gripping the blade loosely and hoping for the best. It's secure. I don't know. To me that it feels fine. It doesn't feel.
Yeah. And realistically, all of those things are correct and functioning wise, no problem whatsoever. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah. So and as far as the modern take on it goes, EDC wise, very practical knife. And again, I put it into that same category of the round head and like what the round head has and whatever type of thing, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't carried this thing in so long. This thing's going back in the pocket.
Nice.
Yeah, you start playing with some and you're like, oh, these things are nice. And then you just pick up another knife and close it one-handed and put it in your pocket. You're like, oh yeah, the Django kicks ass. That's right. Wait.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be the knife I use.
You just like to have it.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, the knife appreciates that, knowing it going in.
So
you're like, no.
Well,
I
Not
did.
today, son.
I
Not
did
today.
actually.
There's a slight problem with me using it right now, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, I see. Fair.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about this maybe a little bit later, but we're kind of here now. Who is Benchmade selling this to, and who is going to be using it?
I mean, I'm not saying that they're selling it to a certain market, but I mean, there is a certain market that doesn't mind a modern traditional, and eventually along the way, you know. But I think they just also keep kind of swinging at the hipster group and hoping that they're going to get one right, and they make okay, kind
Yeah.
of like
They're really
success.
gunning on that like lifestyle brand thing, right?
Well, and I mean, it's Oregon. There's a lot of things going on.
So you already say there's a lot of lifestyle out there.
Well, I mean,
That's a polite way of fucking putting it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I thought so.
So having flavors of the season, might go along with it. Dick Richards calls everything a bris knife, so I mean, I don't even know. It's got a pointy tip. Anything that's burn trout oriented is a bris knife.
We could do a compilation of how many times he said it, but I don't think YouTube allows videos that long.
I mean,
oh, terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, if I was doing some silver skin on a sirloin, yeah, that's a good tip. The good tip, just the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like this knife more than I thought I was going to. On the surface.
The worst part is, for me, I think I would like it more as if it was a backlock. No other changes. Keep the nail nick, make it a backlock. I am much more interested.
Well, and they probably would have actually sold better units than a slip joint with a lockback. And I hate to say it, but I mean, it's just, it's anytime you have a locking blade, there's a lot of people that'll not even look at it as soon as they see non-locking, right? So
I just need to make a quick aside to talk about the fact that I've been sitting here playing with this this knife for a few minutes, and I've been the entire time I'm like, what does that smell? Why does it smell like my stove was left on?
It's the blade.
It's just the blade.
Dude,
You're
carbon steel blades. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought my house was burning down.
And I just did a quick look here. The Benchmade proper, it says, was coming in blade thickness at 0.09 of an inch, which works out to 2.28.
Proper.
Benchmade proper.
That can't be accurate to that blade thickness.
I don't know. I'm looking at Blade HQ's old archive stats.
Okay. Was that like a later version or something?
And they're
Because the one
saying
you have is like an eighth of an inch. It's like the same as like a Delica or my native almost.
and that seems surprising to me if the Successor is supposed to be the same stock thickness. And I'm like, that's not true. That's not
I was
true.
gonna say I don't think they are.
No.
So yeah, we'll look into that. I don't know if I trust Blade HQ's archived about the proper on that one, but I was curious on
Sure.
what the proper stock thickness was compared to this. And it's either that Benchmade has it off or on the Successor, which I also wouldn't be surprised because it's a pretty thin little blade. I wouldn't be surprised if it was sub 2.
For the proper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not for the proper, for the Successor.
Sorry. Yeah.
Like,
You know,
Yeah.
whichever traditional we happen to be
The
talking
one
about.
the one I'm looking at on the this thing.
what's
Yeah,
the
it-
Skaha? Is that 3?
No, that's
2.5?
point 1 inches, I think, or 0.01, 0.01. I think is the measurement they gave. Yeah, 0.254 mil. So a little.
254, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a 0.01 stock
Almost-
thickness.
Almost the same thickness as, like, this is slightly thicker than the whatever the new one's called.
Successor?
That's
Hey guys, are we zonked or like what the fuck is?
Well, I mean, as slip joint for every season, right? Like it's and so I guess we're
Yeah.
gonna come up to the fact that Benchmade keeps on trying to make traditionals and slip joints for I don't know, maybe European, maybe hipsters in Oregon, West
I
Coast.
guess the problem is just naming your knives random nouns.
Well, the
So-
weekender, you know,
The
So
proper.
the proper, and you know, you can get them from both sides if you need to,
Oh my.
coming and going.
Yeah.
Um,
It's called a no. I stopped myself. I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of me. My filter worked.
Oh.
Does this change your answer, Paul? Here you go.
No.
For the record, the Skaha is 0.1 inches, 2.5 mil. And I would say it's probably close to the Skaha.
The proper would, or the Successor.
The Successor, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Successor. You say
Yeah.
it is. I want to say probably the nicest slip joint they've come out with. I wouldn't say it's the nicest lockback they've come out with because they had some old Bone Collector and even some original Hunt series.
Yeah. Oh, even their old Pika series with the was it the Pika that had the midsection back lock?
I think that's back. Is that a P? Oh, look at that son of a bitch! It's back there. Yeah, it's a lockback.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the like LFCKs, AFCKs.
Yep.
Benchmade, the old school, they were lockbacks as well, right? So,
I hate that my favorite Benchmades are all not axis locks.
but no, you kind of like it.
No, I wish I liked them.
But they're traditionals because every time they go non-locking, I want to say that this is probably the best version of. Proper people complained about price back in the day, and reflecting back on it, their proper price point of $150 or 139 or whatever it was back in the day doesn't seem so horrendous anymore. My card on S30. And even when you're looking at a traditional market of whatever else is out there, if you
Were
put
they
like,
that low?
yeah, they were $150. And I mean, this is a decade ago, probably. So you inflate that to you're pushing 180.
I was gonna say, I don't know that we complained that much about the price at the time, but it was like, yeah, it's a bit expensive, I think, but I don't know if we railed on it as much as we'd have lately on
No, I
Benchmade's
mean,
pricing.
that's been an easy thing for us to pick on. It's so
Yeah.
obvious. It's staring you right in the face. So
Yeah.
having said that, price point on this guy, 375 CAD. Are we more competitively priced than that? I think maybe you should go check out cuttingedgecutleryco.com. Maybe sort of kind of, hey.
Oh, let's see. Is it right here? It's a bunch of kitchen shit. That's fine. It's fine.
Just write SUC, it'll come up. Just write SUC.
Yeah, I just wanted
Fuck
to
it,
show some of
Joe.
the cool news stuff we had, but that's
Oh,
fine.
okay. That too. I mean,
355 are a little bit more competitively priced.
there you go. There you
Uh,
go.
uh.
And no duty and import and customs to worry about confiscating your non-locking knife. That shouldn't happen. Anyway,
I had to know, so I went back and looked on our website for the proper.
yeah.
And yeah, 160 our price, 182 MSRP.
I mean, I still wasn't a huge fan of the sloppy D10 they shipped with. But
No,
yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
And
yeah.
at 180 or even 160 bucks, I feel like that would have been enough for me to be like, well, but
And what they don't tell you on the proper blade stock thickness is that they don't actually taper that edge at all. That first shoulder was crazy, and then even the taper down, I had to reprofile something ridiculous to even get this thing to cut half-ass decent.
yeah.
it
Like
was
I did
thick.
it.
like I don't think anybody expected that knife to be like to cut like a flat ground delica. But I think they were expecting more than a shovel.
Oh, it was not, yeah, it was not a slicey knife at all.
Like,
And especially for traditional knives where you usually have some thin stock
yep.
thickness. If you were going to try to convert any old boys to carry a Benchmade, it wasn't going to be with the proper. That's for
No.
sure, right? Like you had a better job with the Weekender. At least you got the novelty with the second blade and the bottle opener. That did a better job probably converting old boys.
Flat ground blades on those too, right? So you still got like
Yeah.
reasonable genre.
No.
Oh no.
No. The
Oh, okay,
primary was
but a
not
more
High
quite.
saber.
I believe the secondary was. Yes.
okay, so more normal grinds on those guys at least. But the Successor, they just finally did it and did the entire blade full flat. Finally.
Well, and also made it thin enough stock and with an M390 and then doubled the price. But 2025 pricing, it's TBDs.
Yeah,
So
there is
Well,
some
they
price
determined
doubling
it.
going on. Yeah, I suppose they did, didn't they?
yeah, Timmy determined it.
The real question I have now that I'm looking at the sheath and just popped into my brain, without the clip on it, did they do Did they do like a threaded insert? Because they've done threaded inserts for
I
plastic in the
think
past.
I'm pretty sure it's just a little brass threaded insert.
Okay,
I'm
that's the
not
right answer.
100% sure, but I'm pretty
Probably
sure
Because
it's not.
otherwise, that part's a piece of plastic, and that's not good.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain there's some sort of an insert there.
There's got to be. They've done inserts on all of their products.
Again,
that
Benchmade,
needed it.
of all the faults, of the many faults the Benchmade knife company has, negligence in product design isn't usually one of them.
Well,
There's been a few
I mean,
things, but
threading things into trash like some other companies do. And directly
yeah.
into aluminum and directly into materials that they should, plastics and stuff that they shouldn't be. Normally, Benchmade has a pretty good job covering their bases, right? So, yeah.
True.
Yeah. So, as far as the knife itself is concerned, like it has a pretty decent distal taper. It feels nice in the hand. It's easy to open and manipulate. The shape of it, I find pretty pleasing. The price, yeah, but outside of that, continuing the usual trend of there's not really much wrong with this knife. There was one weird spot of oddness that more showed up in photos than it felt it in my hand. But there's a misalignment with the aluminum top cover scale on the one that I got to play with, and the steel liner underneath, just barely. And not something that I could really feel in grip, but if I ran my fingers along the front edge of the handle, kind of like that, I could feel it.
Oh, okay. All right.
At close to 400, I'm a little more concerned about that, but
yeah, absolutely. Was the liner the thing that was high?
I think the liner may have been slightly high, but it's a little hard to tell because on the spine, I think it was actually much more close to flush. So, yeah, kind of hard to tell.
Just a quick shout out, Jacob. What's up? What's up? What you carrying? What's up?
I like what's up.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. Are you gonna pour some what's up on those fries?
I was gonna say I'm gonna start a new product and I'm gonna be making what's up.
What's
up?
up?
You're not gonna know what's in it. You're gonna be like, what? I'm like, whoa.
I'm gonna karate what chop you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be mushroom gravy. Made
Make
it
that with
17
some
minutes
pork
this
with
time.
chops. It's good. Yeah. So,
Which up?
Could have done titanium.
So I thought it was titanium.
uh,
surprise assholes.
Even the color
Yeah.
looks like titanium.
It's a good color.
Yeah.
So okay, now I'm second guessing myself, but like, what would you feel would be better? Swapping out the bolster and the liner for titanium, or swapping out the aluminum for a titanium cover? Either way, the price is going to go up a little bit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say swapping it out to titanium or reducing the price.
Oh,
The
well, obviously just reduce the price because it's a decent knife the way it is. But
price is non-negotiable. You see.
yeah, no, the price is, if anything, would go up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Full steel liners on a small ass slip joint. It feels. It's weird. The blade is kind of like very pokey, very slight feeling, you know. And even with the skeletonizing, I don't know. The handle feels kind of heavy to me.
Yeah, but heavy feels like quality, Joe. Especially with the old heads that are into.
But is this aimed at the old heads?
No, you're right, because it's not, because they want traditional, not modern traditional. They want it to be 12 pounds of brass in their pocket.
And there's a time and a place for that, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Reset your time.
Yeah, I made it a minute 40 this time. It's good. It's good.
So, one of the things I was going to comment on is the only kind of saving grace to the fact that Benchmade comes out with traditionals and never quite gets them right. And I don't know, you never really see like 2026, I highly doubt. Who knows? We're going to see more variations of a successor out there on the market type of idea, right? Like it's, yeah, I guess only time will tell, right? But
Is it weird to say that this knife feels like a render come to life? Kind of looks like a render to me.
that's fair.
well, I mean, someone drew a traditional
And then they made it.
and then, yeah,
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the shadow, the way it's laying on the knife in this specific photo, where like it's a very crisp line of shadow to the flat topping.
between the blade itself and the
Yeah.
spiral knife. And yeah, it's also a very neutral design too. Like the actual handle
That's
itself and things like that. There's no like artistic flow for Elijah Isham to be like, yep, that was his, or Alan Elschwitz, or whatever, even Osborne or whatever,
it.
right? Like
It's almost like somebody asked AI to draw a traditional,
I
modern
mean,
traditional.
I'm not saying that in 2025 knife companies might be cashing it in, but
Oh, they're certainly phoning it in.
I don't know. I think even an AI generated knife would look different than this. Let's say that
scarilier. It's gonna be
diplomatic.
scarilier
Well,
with
either
blood dripping off of it and murdery.
a little
And then you're gonna get
scarier,
banned.
or the main thing for me is kind of the bow tie is not the right word, but like those two opposite angles. Like you got the front end of the bolster, and then you have the back end of the handle facing kind of like angled in opposite directions.
Like taper in the middle.
Yeah, like it's a very non-offensive looking knife, yeah, but most traditionals, unless they have like a distinct, say, coffin shape or a lady leg or something like that, there aren't a lot that have that particular kind of angle. Even the ones that are squared off usually have some sort of like they're like flat because they're used to crush things, for instance.
Adderall, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah,
Just an example.
but yeah, but I'm more thinking stuff like this when I think traditional, right? Like round, comfortable in the hand, not like, oh, dedicated 3-finger grip. Screw yourself if you want to do something else.
Yeah, it's still good for crushing, right? Like it's
Well, yeah.
So I feel weird about that because I like the way this knife looks, but I also think it's very boring
Oh yeah, it's super
and
plain.
safe.
Yeah, it's this is another one of their in-house designs, right? Because like pretty much everything is from Benchmade these days. If it's not SOCP, Siebert, or
That's
Osborne affiliated, it's
I
in-house.
think that might be the problem is that the in-house designs, I think they have more like you know that like phrase like too many cooks spoil the broth, whatever. It's like we've talked about knife by committee in the past.
Yeah,
Well, and I
but
think you had such success with a bug out
Yeah.
that now you just think that it's like this home run team. You've got your whatever USA NBA dream team, USA Olympics dream team type of thing, and you think that you can just everything's going to be that. But then, some players retire and then you get some new ones and it's not quite the same. And yeah,
well, I
you try
mean,
to force your way from this way versus this way, and you never quite have the repeat history of a bug out. So what you do is you just flog a bug out until it's dead.
yep.
Flogging
that
bug
about
out.
that about sums it up.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah, it's rough because looking at this thing, it's like yeah, nothing about the design is inherently wrong, and in fact, there's a good few things about it that I do enjoy. It is so close to being like an Art Deco adjacent piece, and I'm like, I feel like I should like this thing more than I do, but the longer I look at it, like, no, I really don't. It's decidedly okay,
Yeah.
and but there's not enough here for me to get like really excited about. Like usually
well,
there's one or two standout features on a knife where I'm like, yeah, I could see someone getting real lit up about this. Eh,
and I think one of the other things too, and like especially with like the Jack Wolf knife being like on the rise right now too, but like even this knife here, and they came out with the proper, but again, that's a decade ago. It's not you releasing things when all of a sudden modern pocket knife companies were releasing traditionals. Like this was a 10-year-old thing. This was 10-year-old hype where all of a sudden the Lion Steels and like these guys and Savivi and even like yeah,
yep.
started to
It,
pop up with a
it
bunch of
was a bubble.
traditionals.
Well, it was a bubble, but it was also a time when you may have been able to get away with a more boring design like this. Because nobody really talked about the proper like it was a boring design at the time. It was very like, oh yeah, it's a very standard, safe looking knife, but boring wasn't really part of the conversation, I don't think.
Well,
But
and even the round head and the Barlow, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's just a throwback to the traditional blade shape and the blah 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 type of thing." And
which
then we look at it, and you're like, "This thing is you can't make any more of a stick
Yeah.
than this
yeah,
knife, right? Like it's a
and I mean,
melon ball or a melon
I like that.
tester."
I
But it
like
is a
that.
good looking knife. I very much like the round head as
Yeah.
far as its
Well,
clean lines and
and I think there's value into taking old style designs like those kind of those shapes and simplifying them and making them modern. Like I think there's value in that. But in this one, where we've gone so far away from that, like it has its own identity and profile that I could pick it out of like a silhouette lineup, I think pretty easily compared to like a several dozen other traditional folders. But at the same time, like yeah, it's identifiable, but it just doesn't have that much personality to it. And I find that frustrating.
for me, for most of the knives that I'm buying in recent history, this past year or so, for the most part, I feel like they have like something specific where I'm like, well, that's that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I say that as a guy.
And even trying to recreate, and we are talking about glory days and blah 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 type of thing. Yeah. Speaking of giant bowies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like oh, you can't
Oh,
even see them. There they are.
well, I mean, I'll buy a stupid outdoors kitchen knife. Like this is dumb as hell. It's fun. Uh so I'm not above boring, but
Yeah, and I mean there's something about a 10-inch Bowie knife that's not boring no matter what. But
Well,
No.
and what I was gonna say is even the striking designs, like Benchmade's trying to cash in, even not boring. Like you think about the original release of the Bedlam and how many times,
Yeah.
and they're even going like that's not a boring design in any sort of way. But last year we're still, or 2025, we're still gonna try to like just maybe cash in on a design where the first time people saw it, they were like, holy shit, nothing's like the Tawar from Cold Steel kind of had some similar vibes too, right?
Yep.
Like it's
Yeah.
I remember directly comparing those two. Like
But
being like surprised at the differences, but yeah.
other than that, there was just like it was a striking design. So when they came up with a mini Bedlam, you even have a striking design. It's kind of like the proper being 10 years ago or the roundhead being 10 years ago, and you had a striking design. But that was a 10-year-old thing, right? Like it's you're trying to cash in on something that was a 10-year-old design, whether it's a Bedlam that they're re-releasing a mini with Magna Cut now. For anyone who thought that the Bedlam was just too huge of a knife, right? And anyone who didn't think that bought one. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
so
There
you
is
would have
kind
been
of
better
this.
off, I think, making the smaller one at that time
Well,
rather
that's
than trying to build off of it
I
10 years
was
later.
I was just gonna say it definitely has this vibe of like missed the train,
Yeah.
but like years ago,
well,
like
and
you didn't just run up to the station out of breath to see it peel away. You
you're
had
taking a
time to.
recipe that was 10 years ago that had great success.
Like
And you're
somebody
trying
looking
to
through their
repeat it
sales.
without realizing that the big part of that success is that it had never been seen before, whether it was the proper. And this is success, probably even just somewhat to some degree for the proper, because it was Benchmade's first traditional, and they made more than one variation, and they made like and a gold class too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
They
leaned
made the
into it.
red G10, they made the micarta, they made the S90, they made a gold class. They like it's so the proper kind of carried its own weight because it had never been seen before. But now, and like the Bedlam,
They
same
did two
thing.
different blade shapes for that too, didn't they?
They
For the
did. They
proper?
had the sheep's foot and the clip point. Like they
Yeah.
had enough when they came
They
out with
went all
them
in.
that yeah, they because it had never been Benchmade hadn't done it before, and the
Yeah.
Bedlam they did they hadn't done it before. Well, Benchmade needs to do something. The bug out, ultra lightweight, super slim, kind of a new generation Osborne, but they need to do something that someone hasn't seen before for them to cash in. And the Successor doesn't seem like it's that knife that no one's ever seen before. It's just
Yeah.
like we have seen this from other companies, even from your own company. We've seen it repeated a couple times, right? Like so.
And I like say all these things. I still don't like. I don't have anything that I'm like, oh, I don't like the way this looks, or I don't like the way that looks. I like it overall, but I also am kind of like, shmeh.
And if you see that Benchmade has learned from their mistakes about stock thickness and flat grinds and whatever
Yeah,
type of
that's
thing,
great to
they've
see.
evolved their traditional to be like, hey, this is the nicest traditional that Benchmade's ever made. But it's
If they
not going to
sold,
turn your head as much as the first one that didn't have good half stops and didn't
if they
have.
sold it at proper prices, I
I
bet you would
think
have my attention.
I think that's kind of the crux of the problem is you have a
Well,
company that's setting itself up to be that lifestyle brand. They're trying to project, this market. They really want to nail it, and so they need to have that price point reflected. So they're setting themselves up for failure in the sense that like this just isn't the standout product. Like the bug out, no one's really doing a knife like the bug out. There's a lot of knives that are similar to it, but with the same sort of like market appeal that the bug out has. Nothing else has really come close in the same sort
Everybody
of
else has
way.
tried, but yeah,
That's just it. And even though there are knives that I would recommend above and beyond a bug out for many reasons, that doesn't change where it sits in the market. Benchmade doesn't have that in a lot of other market categories, right? And
well,
when
it's
you
kind
look
of
at
like if you look at YouTube videos and you look at the like videos called like bug out killer. Look at how far back that title goes on YouTube.
yep,
and and the bug out's still like a banger model that's coming out with more variations and still holding units like crazy, right? So
1234.
I didn't say unit. I didn't say Unix. Come on.
No, you said holding units.
I know. I was just
yeah,
My
trying to get you on
immediate thought
6.
was hold this unit.
I just
there you go.
kind of figured I'd get you at 6 seconds with the Unix thing, but
Mm.
it's-
It's a Unix system.
To each their own. Unix system. I fucking hate it here. Uh, But like,
What,
let's
you
be
never seen
real.
Jurassic
Like,
Park, Joe?
oh, I've seen it. Yeah, yeah, no, I know the exact part. Yeah. So what could they have done to make this stand out? Like, what changes would you have suggested outside of the obvious? The price needs to come way the fuck down. Um, what like have they written themselves into a corner, or is the pricing really the be all end all solution for them?
I
Because I
mean,
can't see anybody giving a fuck about this knife in a couple months. Like outside of, oh, my son really likes Benchmade and I really only like traditionals, and he gifted me the slip joint. Is it any good? And I'm going to tell the person yes. Um, if we're talking about
Um,
the enthusiast market, well, you know,
well, and I don't think this is going to be their standout model, right? They'd have to revamp it significantly. They'd have to, like, honestly, this should have been marketed in the Hunt series with an LMAX blade or a whatever blade and, like, put some.
drop that price. Drop that price.
Well, yeah.
Max Knife Tool is comparing Apple computers and Benchmade. And I always thought that was James brand, but I think I'm coming around on them.
James?
44.
Yeah, we'll be looking for our auditions next year. That's fine. It's...
Also, they're asking what our favorite EDC is.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. That's fair. And also thanks for joining us. What are you carrying tonight, Max Knife Tool? Well, I mean,
Favorite
favorite
EDC.
EDC knife. I think we might all be like, Sebens is a hard one to beat, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Favorite, huh? I mean, I have a police in my actual pants pocket, not my sweatpants pocket. In my sweatpants pocket, I have an Endura because it's a fun knife.
It's hard to argue this one.
The Skaha, yeah,
Yeah.
that thing rides in my bag all the time.
It's on me so often.
Mm-hmm. Favorite though, favorite. Yeah, without getting too existential about it, probably the native.
It's hard for me not to say my Sebi.
Oh, Sebi is. It was a pair of 3 15V because that's been in my pocket so much.
There's nostalgia knives, there's personal attachment knives, there's better performing knives, there's like a lot of time.
For now, I'm just saying the native because it's been in my pocket the most over the last forever.
Yeah.
And it gets used a lot.
I've told several people that the Sage series is probably my favorite Spyderco design of all time. I own 4 out of the 6, and I eyeball the other 2 just to fucking finish it. I don't care. I don't even care.
Which one do you? Is it the 1 and the 5?
Yeah, I used to own a 1 at one point. I don't own a 1 anymore.
I know a guy.
I don't want your 1.
That's fair.
I'm gonna get a
Maximate 1 or nothing.
That's a better answer. Well, you can have this one. You can swap a blade into some carbon fiber.
Or
okay.
Dick Richards is saying the XL Espada is the greatest EDC knife of all time. I think Paul, you can agree. I mean, your team
it certainly is the an EDC option.
Yep, it's true. Truer words have never been spoken.
I think I've carried it a total of like maybe a week's worth of days.
All hilarious, however,
for the joke of it. They don't fit in my new jeans. It doesn't fit in my new jeans.
I will respond as well. I don't know if you caught that, but Maximum Knife Tool is carrying a Protect Malibu apparently. So also Protect options. Bam, son. That's an also great EDC.
Yeah, great option.
I've wanted a Magic Whiskers and a what's the one that say the Ciabatta from Protec, but
Magic Whiskers and a Ciabatta.
Yeah.
I mean,
Protec does some fun stuff.
Night there, Joe.
Hell yeah.
Fun Friday night. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a Mordax. That's for sure.
There's very few Protecs I think I would be upset about having instead of other models, you know?
if
all
I was
pretty great.
allowed a Godfather,
Hell yeah.
if they made
Yeah.
a manual Godfather.
I mean, if your real one hadn't disowned you, then so.
Oh,
Hurtful.
yeah,
Oh, is this how you got the news? Oh, damn, son.
yeah. This is how I found out.
Sorry. It's,
Today I
you-
learned.
You
You're
got
not
some phone
sorry.
calls to make after the stream, apparently.
Yeah, I don't even know who my Godfather is.
I mean, me neither, but I like talking smack.
You could interpret that as he just likes making shit up. So it's all right.
I mean,
We've met.
Call me. You say those things in the effort. So,
well,
anyway, Successor, yay or nay?
I'm getting real tired of saying it's a good knife. Holy fuck, the price.
What?
But now I can add on the tidbit of, can you inject some personality into your knife, please?
So I think
Fuck.
I think more knife companies in general need to start getting designs from outside designers again. It's been too long.
Yeah, the AI in the CAD world is killing the knife. Like, definitely the knife charisma.
I don't even
guess,
know
for lack of a
about.
better term. Yeah.
I don't even know about AI, but like bringing in. See, here's the spot where it could work into your advantage to have a designer. I always forget the guy's name, but the guy who's been doing the work for ZT and Kershaw's in-house stuff. You don't have to like it, but it has a discernible voice and it moves units.
Yep.
Like he does decent work.
I mean, wasn't the 777?
I don't think the 777 was his.
Whose was it?
I'm not sure. That might have been before, because it's not just him, but he's like the major dude, and I'm real upset I can't remember his name right now. But
I know who you're talking about. Glasses,
Major dude.
yeah,
ginger
major
hair.
dude. Oh no, not the ginger hair. The darker haired glasses. Bit of a smaller guy.
Okay.
Well, maybe sitting next to David C, but David C's bigger guy, so
Max Knife and Tool saying Sinkovich. Different guy.
different guy. Also,
Yeah,
Sigovich
he's
is an
out of
excellent
house.
designer, but he's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, he's not. He's not being paid by Kershaw for that.
And a new Sinkovich design would be banger. That'd be great. Let's see.
Dude.
That'd be awesome. I'd love it.
Have Sinkovich design, and like this isn't that far off of what Sinkovich has done in the past. So maybe get him in to do some Benchmade designs. But I wholeheartedly agree. Getting someone else inside to help them with designs and come up with new ideas.
And honestly, I think that needs to happen across the board with companies.
I'm not talking about being like a Spyderco or a Benchmade or a ZT employee. I'm talking about just looking to the world of knife making, custom knife making, and being like, I like that design. Let's make one of those.
I mean, I could understand from one perspective having your evergreen product and this being an in-house design and all that. Like that's what they did with the bug out.
Prime example.
And there is, that's what I was going to say. And there is companies that are still embracing that, right? Like it's, for sure. But you've got a lot of especially the big brand companies, the CRKTs, the Kershaws, the Benchmades, the Spydercos, the Cold Steels, where they're like, who designed that? You're like,
Yeah, but CRKT less so. CRKT still seems to be going to Rogers and going to
CRKT and Spyderco in particular are still dealing with a lot of outside influences and a lot of outside designers. Spyderco not quite as much as they used to, but I wonder if there's other reasons for that.
For the last kind of couple years.
Yeah. I wonder if there's other reasons for that because they're
having such success with variations of things, right?
I wonder too if this knife was designed by Sinkovich from Benchmade, if it's already $350 without his influence and having to pay him for the knife, what would the knife cost if he was involved?
I follow with that. That's a good point, but the prices are already inflated. Yes. I feel like they should be taking some of that profit and putting it into someone who actually knows how to design a knife. Because then you may not run into issues like your mini Adamas that doesn't stay locked or has terrible locks, like silly, stupid issues like that.
I mean, only if you're batoning it.
Yeah.
We're being asked what we feel about the Para 2 and 15V, and they should make it lightweight.
Well, I was going to say, I bet you the Para 3 is better, but
yeah.
I don't have any first-hand experience with 15V, but from everything Paul's told me and everything I've seen online, it seems like a decent choice.
I've been enjoying it.
I
There's
saw
so many
a
steals. There's
recent
so many steals, son.
I saw a recent photo of somebody's broken Para 2 and Maximate because they were prying. It was a rubber gasket or something, and the blade broke right on the plunge grind. And then people in the comments were talking about, oh, bullshit knives. And it's like, okay. Uh,
Don't buy the
precision.
Maximate version if that's what
Yeah.
you're doing. Yeah.
Well, other side of that, too, is like Spyderco is pretty explicit about, like, yeah, most of our knives are designed for cutting. Please don't do things with our knives other than cutting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They. So, I mean, your mileage may vary. I own more Spydercos than I probably should. I like Spyderco a lot. I could wholeheartedly recommend them. Yeah.
Lefty choices being that my compression lock's not top of the food chain. And thanks, Max and I feel we really appreciate the subscription. Get those words, you know. So the PM2 is not kind of high on the radar. If I were to get one, the fully steel lined crewwear, because I like a PM2 that's just like kind of tanky. And I've seen some new aftermarket. I can't remember who was doing it, but they were specifically for the crewwear version. And it's a PM2 that you can put onto those steel liners and aftermarket scales with carbon fiber or wood or micarta or something.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And that's the one thing I intend to do with this thing eventually is put some AWT on it.
I think just
that's
a touch.
The abbreviation for custom knife scales, not one of your weird shit things, right, Paul?
Shit things.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I'm not German, dude.
Yeah, well,
are any of us a little German? I don't know.
No.
Good. You guys hear any complaints about 15V in terms of toughness? Like even from people who are as unreasonable as the people who use Maximate militaries as pry bars?
I mean, I have not, but also most of the people we're dealing with kind of are in the wheelhouse of I'm buying 15V, I know what I'm getting. Or if I'm buying Maximate, I know what I'm getting. For the most part. On the rare occasion, you're like, oh, someone's going to destroy that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know 15V. There hasn't been a model. That's the problem for me that has grabbed my attention because compression locks are kind of a hit and miss thing for me. Lockback, I don't think the native chief is going to be doing it anytime soon, or the native, or the little native for that matter. So yeah,
that's fair.
Good times, good times. Successor, final thoughts, prayers, feelings.
Prayers?
Well, I mean,
final prayers for the successor. Okay, also the name. Successor to what? Because if we're talking about to their other slip joints, that barely makes sense. If they're talking about like an evolution in knife making, that also doesn't make sense. This is literally a step backwards in like chronology. So I don't know. The name doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but at least they named it something. It's not just the number.
Look, Excelsior was already taken, so they couldn't.
I just.
Yep.
Did they talk about it in the write up? Did they say anything about the name here?
But even the name, AI driven for sure. They're like, oh, it's got the word success in it. People like that. Yeah.
Subconsciously, people will buy it because of reasons.
We'll market the shit out of that. You know, well, Paul will like it because it's that shit marketing.
I don't like the implication that you're.
I had to go with it, Paul.
What is with you and shit today?
Paul,
and why am I taking the heat for it? What the
fuck? Paul, control yourself.
Paul, control. I mean, we're gonna have to come back after Paul gets his stuff together here.
Yeah. So, another gripe. They don't explain why the name is Successor anywhere on the product page. if there's one place I expect there to be a write-up about what the name means and why it's called the Successor, because a name generally will have a story to go along with it. It might have something to do with the knife. It might be on the page that the knife is sold at.
Oh, I
Nope.
think Paul's right. I think it's 100%. It's supposed to be the successor
Oh.
to the throne of the Proppers and the Weekenders and the blah blah blah. Like this is the
But then
next
say it.
in the line of.
Say the thing. Tell me what it is.
Say the
No,
line,
because
Mark.
then it's mysterious. You see?
Oh. I hate it.
And you
I
can
hate
be
it almost as
successfully
much.
Mysterious.
I hate it almost as much as I hate the PSK. As far as names go.
I mean, it's a kit.
In the same way that a knife kit is a kit until you assemble it.
Do you hate it as much as extra medium?
See, I'd love to hate that one though. This it causes me actual pain. The extra medium's it's like a bad pun.
Extra medium is exactly that, right? Good times.
The weird.
Sorry. Next time, Knife Tool just started on YouTube a couple weeks back. Feedback. We'll try to give you some, but we're not the top of the food chain, so we're probably not the guys to ask. We just have fun every Sunday night, and some people join us and talk about knives.
That's it. Go on.
Last thing I'll say about the name Successor, and then I'll leave it be. If you're gonna name it Successor, that should mean that the thing that came before it was noteworthy. I don't know that the products that came before were.
I mean, let's go to the gold class proper. Let's just. I mean, they weren't
right.
the worst, man.
How-
the proper wasn't the
look
worst.
up the gold class
Like,
proper. I want to remember what it looks like.
had some Hackapella steel. It was ivory with something on the handle.
Sure, the materials were nice.
It's still kind of thick behind the edge. I know.
Kinda.
Baby shit soft secondary
Gamma
detent.
steel? Oh, the detent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the Damasteel was heat treated fine, and they had this gold class, and then they had this other gold class, and they looked nice. I like Mokume. It's a wonderful material. It pairs beautifully with Damascus. They're classy little bastard knives. They're actually pretty cool.
I do remember seeing it and being like, "Oh, that looks really nice." It's a shame about the fact that knife doesn't cut. Now that I see it,
this one, the clip point one with the white handle, almost looks like it's hollow ground. That would have fixed all of my issues with the blade.
Honestly, if they had done that stock thickness with a hollow grind, this thing would have been a bang. But it's not. It's just those circles. Just the Hackapella.
Yeah.
Just singing without instruments.
Just that illusion.
It's a good looking knife, though.
Yeah, they look fine.
Look, Joe's like, fuck. I like it.
We were this close to greatness.
So you say like Successor, I'm like, okay, but I mean, we're slag talking to proper, like they didn't have 4 variations and semi-success. And I've always said, and you can always start to tell a knife is successful when it starts to have variations. And yes, the proper came out with 2 blade shapes and 2 handle colors right off the bat. So
they kind of loaded their gun.
They were maybe throwing caution to the wind on that one, but then they released S90s because they couldn't let it die. And,
that read like a bit of a gamble, but I remember us talking about, hey, these detents, they're almost not bad. They're better. I remember there being a bit of a difference.
A bit of a better.
A bit of a better.
A little bit better.
Apparently, we're gonna read his collection or roast it. We'll do both, sir. We'll do both.
That's what we do.
We'll make an episode.
Oh shit! Just got personal.
Yeah.
Man, the longer I look at these gold class, fuck, yeah, they are kind of nice looking knives.
Like I mean, it's okay. No, high-ranking Benchmade of all time. What's the standouts? The proper is never going to be in anyone's top 5, right?
How funny would it have been if they had just made the Successor a proper with a hollow grind?
Okay, so I'd want to hate it, but the worst part is, if they got the detent as good as they did on the Successor, I wouldn't feel too awful.
Yeah.
So, all right. I think this knife is about done. I got nothing.
yeah.
Successors. Yeah. Long
I
live
can't
the
wait to
king,
see.
so on and so forth. If it was
I
a
c-
successor, does that mean that it's like kind of Eric Glesser's
Successor.
successor? So does that mean it's the dodo? This is the equivalent of a dodo for Benchmade?
How dare you?
Yeah. Okay, the fact that it was that quick for you to pull that freaking knife out, you're like, of
Deeply
all
funny.
the things around me, this stupid piece of shit.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but I also didn't lock it open.
I mean, if we
Yeah.
I
want
don't
to
trust
compare
it.
blue G10 ball locks, let's dance, brother. It's
Yeah.
although I don't think yours is an actual like
An actual ball.
Ball.
Yours is
ball. Yeah,
like a
mine's
bar.
this was some
It's a
stupid
pin.
what's his
It's
name?
a
Blackie Collins.
yeah.
Yeah, he did things.
Look, all
Yeah,
I'm saying is
it's a weird pin on the inside.
you can lock yours open and know that it's going to close.
This is
Sometimes.
true. You need to contact Spyderco
Yeah, I should.
because God knows it can take months to get back to you.
Well, they made a dodo with M4 and G10 recently, so they got to have some parts kicking around.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
I would
Dick
do it sooner than
Richards,
later.
tells us he'll show us a ball lock.
Dick Richards is looking to get banned.
Yeah.
Look, we've had enough with Paul's
Wouldn't be the
shit talk.
first
We're not
time,
going to
let's
let
be
you get
honest
in
here.
with the.
Yeah, that's my job.
What's that, Joe?
Oh, I said we had enough of Paul's shit talk earlier. We're not putting up with your ball lock cage now.
My talk,
It's not the
nice.
first time Dick Richards has been threatened to get banned. Come on. Let's be honest here.
It's all
Too.
right.
That's also a montage. So...
But it's so
Ugh.
much fun.
All right, we're done here with the successor notes, first impressions. It's so nice. If it had happened 10 years ago, this knife would have been so nice.
Yeah.
Yep. It sucks less, or
It sucks the least
probably-
out of all their traditionals.
It probably would have been a direct comparison against something like the Roundhead back then.
I was hoping one of you might get the pun, but that's not so cool.
What's that?
Sucks less or
Oh,
successor.
I see. I
No,
see.
no.
No.
Well, I'm leaving. I
Going
just
on. So,
That's
yeah.
I understand.
So, any additional things that we need to add? I had one the other day. I think I had two, but I don't remember what the second one was now.
if we need it, I have something that I can bring up, but you should bring up your thing.
Let's see if I can find it.
Oops.
So, Joe, if you want to go to Flightanium,
Is that where we're going?
we're going to Flightanium.
Okay, we're at Flightanium.
And I think if you go, I want to say down to, if you go down to the bottom of the screen and just click on privacy policy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
I know where we're going here.
if you just scroll down to the very bottom
Oh.
of the page there.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know if you happen to see the contact address information for Flightanium.
LLC.
I don't know if everyone else in the group chat can also see said information about unit such and such in Pleasant Grove, Utah, and what that might be. But if you type in that Google Maps address and then scroll down to the very first thing below the Google Maps address that you scroll down to, what's the website that comes up?
Oh, look at that. It's Blade HQ.
Oh, okay.
Weird. Interesting. We've discovered a thing.
So recently it has come to our attention that there's a good chance that Blade HQ owns Flightanium.
Maybe it's the other way around. You don't know.
Well, technically, they're in Suite 104, you know, and Blade HQ is in Suite 102. So, you know,
They're next
I'm
door
sure.
neighbors.
I'm sure it's just coincidence.
Yeah. So that looks to be some sort of background history. We had heard some things and some rumors and some thoughts and some feelings about some major knife company owning Flightanium. And it didn't take us long to find out Flightanium's address. And as soon as we saw Utah, we're like, well, I mean, yeah. Like, that's,
And apparently they still don't have the ball cages in stock.
oh.
Watch them be owned by Knife Center.
So that's actually
Spies.
who we actually
Yeah.
got wind that it was, and we like did some digging, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think so, and then we dug more, and then we found out that it was, old Dav gear.
Good old
situation.
Dav gear.
At the very, very least, they're neighbors. And it would suggest that they are probably partnered in some way
There's
or
some
another.
sort of very,
Yeah.
very tight affiliation.
If there isn't some sort of business relationship between the two besides just exchanging, product for cash, I'd be
And
shocked.
my only other thought that came to mind is there is sometimes like North American representation and things like that. Like if you're a distributor for North America, something you might be using your office for that contact office, but it doesn't say anything about the European office or the Australian office or even the Chinese office for that matter. It just has that office. So
Max Knife, have a good night.
Take care.
thanks for joining us, man. We'll definitely check out the YouTube channel, see what you got for the collection.
I'm really hoping it's Freezy Pop or whatever that kid's name was from back in the day.
Oh, Icy
Icy
Potato.
Potato?
That's the
Yeah.
one.
I was like,
Icy Potato. Haha. Shout out to Icy.
You gotta cross my fingers and hope for the best.
Yellow onion because it was the fashion at the time. But this way.
Yeah. You gotta turn the middle side topwise.
I kind of wish I could remember what else I was gonna frickin' talk about tonight, but I
Mm.
don't. I don't remember. So
it's okay. Maybe you'll remember for next time.
maybe. Mostly. I'm gonna just double
Mostly.
back here quick just to make sure that, it wasn't something silly.
I mean,
Oh, I do know. But I do have to save it. We're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
Yeah.
oh my.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it about the fact that the baby penguin is a fixed blade?
I mean, it's
Just a baby.
adjacent to that conversation.
Okay. All right.
Sure. So.
Sure.
It's adjacent in the sense that it's about knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe fixed blades. So,
There you go.
Yeah. That's where you get the AJs. So.
I don't know where else you'd be getting them. Certainly not here.
You said you had a thing?
I can share a thing if that's what we want to do.
Well, I think we got a little bit of time, or we could just duck out early,
I mean, it's not going to be a long discussion. It's a thing that I saw. What is it? It's a thing to do with these traditional Japanese carpentry knives.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a link in the group chat, Joe.
Oh, that means I gotta open it again.
Yeah.
On old Graham.
I did too.
YouTube Shorts. What the hell?
Yeah. Sorry, man. 2 weeks in a row, I did it to you.
All right.
I mean, I told you auditions were coming in 2026. I mean, if it's any consolation, Joe.
So it's a weird thing. It's
Is there supposed to be audio?
I mean, there's probably sound, but I don't think there's English audio. Maybe there's subtitles. Maybe it's like that nature fella.
I'm not getting any audio. That's okay.
Yeah, that's might even be better. But yeah, it's a like knife sheath holder that holds your knife when it's in your pocket that you can open the knife and then slide the handle back into, and it locks on the back of the tang of the.
Oh, you know what this is? It's a similar idea as to like those old barrel knives from way back.
Yeah, yeah.
This
It's
is
a.
yeah, this is exactly the right knife to do that with. That's very funny. Huh.
I just thought as I saw it, I thought it was a
Yeah,
particularly smart, clever idea.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
With the tab on the inside, then
exactly. It just give you
holds
that
it.
little bit of
Yeah, yeah,
extra
yeah.
strength
That's fun. That's fun.
and more comfortable than holding a bent piece of steel or
Yeah,
brass.
that's
Here I
super fun.
was about to make a comment about yeah, Paul's sending me another video of a man rubbing oil onto
Oil
a
on his
wood
wood.
shaft. You know, just
Yeah.
there you go.
Just
But
I mean,
I'm
I
actually
didn't think
pleasantly
I was gonna
surprised.
say it once, let alone twice in this episode, but it's not bad looking wood.
Yeah.
It's got that
Decide.
hammered peen finish, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
decidedly okay.
you had to mention the peen.
Well, you
Always
got to
do.
bring the peen up.
Well, sometimes it comes up on its own.
All right. All right. I'll reset the timer. 29:56.
Really? Rubbing oil onto wood shaft didn't get it for you? All right.
Yeah.
We already played that game.
I guess. Huh. Well,
I
thanks
mean,
for showing that.
Paul's in his
That's
40s.
legitimately pretty
You gotta
funny.
try a new game. So you
Yeah.
can't just try the same game to reset the timer.
I understand.
I do appreciate the fact that the video is like the title and everything is in the bottom corner. So, like, we are properly, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Crediting the creator.
Yeah. At least
'Cause
all
it's
the
a neat
info is
idea.
there.
More people should do
Yeah.
it.
Well, and especially with like a non-locker like this, where the tab is small enough that might actually be concerned about slipping in certain grips.
Infinite is suggesting that you have a I can do that look in your eye, Joe.
I don't know. I could, but I don't know.
You could sell your friction folders as fixed blades.
If I ever, I thought about making like screw in two-piece handle constructions to make them into the fixed blades. Like thought about that.
Yeah.
That's still a maybe one day project, but
There you go.
I don't know. I like my handles too much. I don't know
Your
that I would
handles
want.
are really nice. Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know if I'd want to cover them up in a wood sheath, but for again like this, you know what? Before we go, I'll bring up a video of the if I could find them, those barrel knives, because they're worth looking at. Um, well, anyway, here's some images. Like talking about old traditional folders. Like if Benchmade came out with like their version of this,
Just something obscure as
just
hell.
make it weird. You want to go for a lifestyle brand bullshit knife? This is that.
So you're full. Okay.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is legitimately. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you would have when I
No,
said the barrel knives. Yeah, this is what I had meant.
I think I've seen these before, but
We've
when you
had
said
them
barrel knife, my immediate thought was like barrel lock. Like
like a Open L or something.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, we've actually had these crawl through the shop before. I don't know if you would have been there for it, but somebody had
I
brought in
don't
some
think so.
antiques, and I
That's cool.
immediately made an offer to buy after them telling me, "Oh, it was my grandfather's and he had it. Kind of treasure it." I'm like, "I'll buy it for him." Didn't want
Give
to
it to
sell it.
me.
Yeah, no.
Give it to me right now.
I wouldn't have actually, even if he had allowed, because I'm like, you just told me the sweet story about how your grandpa carried it all the time. I'm like, I'm not actually gonna buy it from you, but man,
Yeah, I
I'd like
would
to
have.
find one in good condition. That's
Yeah.
not, $400. Uh,
Yeah, nobody's making one of those right now. They should. That'd be cool.
yeah, there was a. I was gonna say there was a couple of Russian custom makers that were doing cool stuff for a while. I don't think this is them. This just happens to Sharp by Coop, Mr. Jim Cooper. He does nice work. That's a cool iteration. Holy hell. Ooh, and it's got its own integrated locking tab. Okay, I gotta stop looking at these.
Yeah, Sharpbait Coop's got some beauty. He's the professional photographer there.
Yeah. Fuck, they got one in copper. This is from 2019. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, I've got to save these for later. Ah, this is so stupid. I love it. Yeah. See, okay. So barrel knives, I mean, I would be happy with that. But if Benchmade was gonna make, like, if you had the power to point with the power of Les's ghost and be like, Benchmade, I hereby command you to make a slip joint of this variety, or like a traditional knife of this variety, what would you have them make?
I mean, I haven't seen a proper canoe that's not thick as fuck behind the edge in ever. It's a nice canoe, double blade.
A lady lady.
Yeah, you're silly.
That's a cursed answer, but
Yeah.
I respect it.
What about one of these?
What is that?
Scout's knife.
Oh shit! It's
No.
just a beat to hell electrician's blade, or what is that?
It's an electrician's knife, yeah.
Okay. Actually,
There's-
yeah. You know what? Like, have them do like a proper multi-bladed fixed blade, multi-bladed like task-oriented knife like that. I'd be down for it. I think that'd be super cool.
Screwdriver blade with a sharpened edge on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it'd
a
be
lock.
yeah. I'd be really into that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's a sweet sweet knife. I'm pretty sure this thing's made by Klein too.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun little detour.
But to answer your question, I want Benchmade to make one of these now, Joe. These barrel knives. That's into shit.
Yes. Although thinking
you
about
don't want Condor to try to make it for you?
I don't want Condor to make folding knives. Just full stop. Stop it. Get some help.
What about the tracker knife they make? Come on.
What about it?
Yeah.
What about it?
What about the Wendigo? You know.
Yeah, they named it correctly.
Where did the Wendigo?
That is a question
That
for the ages.
It's about as bad as my sucks less or comment earlier.
The Wendigo, went.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna round it out for tonight, I think.
I think so.
Yes.
Please.
Next week is November, the month that we're here to make up for it from all of the others.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we can definitely
talk about some shit. We'll talk about Max Knife Tools collection. I mean, damn.
There you go. It better be a big enough collection.
Thank you to the Cutting Edge Cutlery Co. for bringing in the Benchmade Successor. If you do want to check it out, check out one of the locations or order it online through the website.
Indeed. Thank you to people on Instagram. Hey, Max Knife, you following us on Instagram yet?
Double dipping.
He's not the only person that recently subscribed.
That's true. It's true.
We got a couple new ones recently. So yeah, we're also on the Instagram. Don't expect very much, but there's some funny photos of the three of us as superheroes.
I mean, again, don't expect very much.
I don't know. You as Spider-Man is pretty good.
Hey, man. It was in cleaner bearded days.
Does whatever a spider can.
There's also Spider Joe.
Does whatever a spider co.
Yeah, I got a spider go.
Yeah. I understand.
Thank you to all the subscribers to Patreon, past, present, future. We do appreciate you guys contributing to the cause. It was a big thank you and a give back, even though it was a knife you didn't like and then ended up liking and resenting. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. We'll do it again sometime soon, for sure. So also thank you to YouTube. Like and subscribe. A couple subscribers. Thanks for liking and subscribing, giving follows and so on and so forth. So
I just looked up Max Knife Tools website or page on Instagram, and his lighting's already better than ours. So,
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah. So,
Good times.
so
All
there,
right.
take that.
Thanks for joining us, everyone, tonight. We will be back again next week, 7:15 Mountain Standard Time. That's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, guys. Appreciate you coming up week after week, talking smack, talking nice. We'll be back again next week. I guess. Signing off. I am who I am. I'm Dennis Vipers.
There and Joe.
And I'm out exile.ca.
And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
For just a second there, I thought Dennis forgot how we signed off.
I didn't. I was just seeing if there was any more preamble I needed to say, or post-preamble, if as it were.
Ah,